Good evening, everybody. It is Charlie, and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope everyone has had a great Friday so far. Just before we get into it, please make sure that you are smashing that like button. It really does help get the content out to more people. Make sure you're sharing it with your friends, your family members, your neighbours, whoever, and let's get more eyes onto the Chatting Leeds channel. Please make sure that you're subscribing if you are brand new as well as hitting the notification bell so that you're always aware of when content is out on the channel. Make sure you're sharing all of your thoughts and opinions into the comment section down below, and check out the membership feature on the channel as well. I've changed it so it's just one tier so that it's fair for everybody. It's £1.99 a month, and you will see all of the perks that come along with it. Like I said, in the close season, and as we head into a Premier League season, obviously I'm going to try and up the content levels, get more people involved. And yeah, like I say, guys, make sure that you join me for the ride. We are here this evening for your final match preview of the season as Leeds United head to Home Park tomorrow to take on Plymouth Argyle, a team who are pretty much already relegated, so have nothing to play for. I think in order for them to stay in the division, they've got to beat us 14-0, which is just not happening in a million years. Leeds United, I think, are in absolute flow state at the minute. And I think, I'm very, very confident that Leeds United will win this game. And of course, in doing so, we will clinch the championship title for a second time in 5 years, which would be an amazing achievement just to cap off what has been a very, very good season for the club. Again, if we come up short tomorrow and we don't do it, fair play. I think, if Burnley do it, there'll be a lot of reasons why Burnley should win it as well. But, the reality is that both clubs could finish on 100 points tomorrow, and only one of us is going to win the league, and that will be us if we get the job done at Home Park. Like I said in the video yesterday, the press conference reaction, which if you haven't already, go and check that out. Junior Firpo is a doubt for the game. Joe Rothwell is back in contention, and I think there's James and Schmidt who are doubts as well. Obviously, Strike's out with the fractured foot, which we already knew about, but it'd be good to have Joe Rothwell back in the mix. I don't think he'll start though. I think it will be Gruev and Tanaka that remain in that double pivot. But yeah, like I say, guys, if Firpo is out, Sam Byram can come in, and I'm absolutely fine with it for tomorrow's game. I'm absolutely fine with it because Leeds United are better than Plymouth, got the better squad. Clearly, they're about to go down to League One. We're going up to the Premier League. There's levels to this game. And, as much as I don't really have anything against Plymouth, if we can go down there tomorrow and beat them 7-0 and get 100 goals, and that would be very much appreciated, Leeds United. But you know what? All jokes aside, any win I will take tomorrow. If we beat them 7 and get to 100 goals, fair enough. But if not, even if we just beat them 1-0, just clinch that championship title so that we've got a trophy to celebrate in Leeds City Centre on Monday afternoon, which I cannot wait for. I think either way, even if it's just a promotion parade, I think it'll be amazing just for all the fans to celebrate in the centre of Leeds with an open top bus. We didn't get that in 2020, did we, during COVID-19? So it'll be nice to have that experience. The last few weeks as a Leeds fan have just been absolutely unbelievable. I've never experienced anything like this, so I'm just trying to enjoy it for the most part and just take it all in. Like at Ellen Road on Monday night against Bristol City, I was just looking at Ellen Road and just in awe of it. I was just trying to take it all in and just think, you might never see it like this again. So just take in every single moment that you can. But yeah, look, like I said about Plymouth, they're coming into this game knowing that they're already down pretty much. So, they've not really got anything to play for. Darko JB ineligible to play against his parent club. And by all accounts, he's been very good for them this season. So that should be a huge miss for them, which is good. And yes, they have got a good home record. They've won their last few games, but they've not come up against Leeds United. When we played them at Ellen Road, it was under Wayne Rooney. They put about 7 or 8 defenders at the back and still couldn't keep us out. 3-0, we beat them at Ellen Road very comfortably. It should have been more. And I expect a similar outcome, tomorrow afternoon. and it'll be champions again. Ole, ole! I'm very confident of that fact that Leeds United will win tomorrow. I do think Burnley will beat Millwall as well. In all honesty, to both finish on 100 points will be some achievement. The pace that us and Burnley have set, especially in the last few game weeks, has just been outstanding. So the two teams that are going up automatically thoroughly deserve it. Congratulations to Burnley in advance of that as well. They've been amazing. 2 defeats all season, 15 goals conceded, is just absolutely ludicrous at this level. That sort of thing just doesn't happen at Championship level. So for them to go out and do that is good. I've seen on Twitter today, thousands of Leeds fans making the trip down to Plymouth today, even if there's quite a lot going down that haven't even got a match ticket, just to soak in the atmosphere in the local area, to watch the games in local bars and pubs. And, if we do clinch the title, it'll be some party down in Plymouth tomorrow. I am jealous. I'm quite envious of the fact that, I couldn't go down there this weekend, whether it be to the game or just to soak it all in with other Leeds fans. I'm sure it'll be quite the occasion. But like I said, the parade on Monday, hopefully it's with a trophy. I do think it will be. But even if it isn't, it'll just be good to, have that day with the fans in the centre of Leeds, open top bus, players just embracing the fans, us embracing them. And yeah, Daniel Farker as well. I hope it's not going to be his last game in charge. To even say that out loud is quite strange, given that we're on the verge of winning the Championship title. But if the board do decide to part ways with him, I think he's done an unbelievable job for the club. I don't think they will, though. I think the fact that he came out in the presser yesterday and said, that he's held strategy meetings with the board about plans for next season. You don't do stuff like that if you're planning on sacking your manager, in my opinion, anyway. I might be naive in saying that. Like I said last night, I could be naive, but I just don't think that's the case. I think Leeds United will stick by Daniel Farker. And I think if he gets backed in this summer window, then I think he could potentially do a very good job for us. But again, it all remains to be seen. But enough about that. That's a topic for a different day. Leeds United, final game of the season, 46 games. I know I'll need a breather after this, guys, but don't you worry. The content will not stop during the summer. We're going to have plenty of bite-sized Leeds episodes, plenty of transfer talk. And yeah, just because the season stops doesn't mean the content will, guys. So, please make sure you're subscribing if you are brand new. It'll really mean a lot. I'm really trying my hardest to build a solid community over here at Chatting Leeds. And, just in advance, a big thank you to everyone that has tuned in all season, that has liked, that has commented, subscribed, shared a donation, just watched any of my content. I find it baffling that, there are hundreds, sometimes thousands of people that watch me just waffle about Leeds United. So I really do appreciate all of the love and support. And let's hope we can cap off a very good season with the Championship title tomorrow. I am going with a 3-0 Leeds United win. I think we'll beat them comfortably. And yeah, we'll get our hands on that glorious, glorious Championship trophy. So yeah, like I say, guys, we'll leave it there for this evening. Really do appreciate you lot watching in advance. If you've enjoyed the video, please make sure that you are liking. Please make sure that you are commenting and subscribing and hitting the notification bell. And yeah, check out the membership feature. As I say, guys, £1.99 a month. All of the perks will be in the area for members. So yeah, go and check that out if you can. Like I say, guys, big game tomorrow. Let's hope Leeds United can get it over the line, and I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.